Hey there, Eric Henderson, and I want to make a quick video for anybody out there. I get a lot of questions being in the internet marketing world, internet marketing space, and people ask me, Eric, what is the Empower Network? Is it for me? Is it a scam? Is it something that I really can do? Is it like everything else where there's all these hidden costs and fees? And every question you may have, every question that I've ever come across, and all my coaching clients, my consulting clients, it's always the same question. You know, some new shiny object, quote unquote, comes around, and everybody's asking, what is this next thing? Maybe this is the one, right? This is the one that's going to make me rich. First off, here's the answer. The Empower Network is not the one. It could be the one, or one of the many things that could work for you. My philosophy is that if you want to build a successful business, there are certain principles in place that are going to make that happen. And Empower Network is a vehicle you can do that. So first off, giving you an honest review of Empower Network. I can tell you in a nutshell, let me tell you what it is. Strip away what everybody might be, or what most people get as a preconceived notion. Strip away that, because look at just one of the best things you can do in life is to become a really good thinker. And what I mean by that is ask yourself really good questions, look into things for what they really are. And let's look at the Empower Network for a few minutes here. The Empower Network, all it really is a platform for anybody who's a newbie, a beginner kind of an intermediate marketer or business owner, entrepreneur, or an expert. Doesn't matter. Now you might say, well, if I'm a newbie, I'm a beginner, does this work for me? I've heard it doesn't work for newbies and beginners. Depends on the newbie and beginner. In all honesty, a newbie, their best shot is getting into any kind of a platform. If they had this 15 years ago when I started online and marketing on the internet, it would have been beautiful, but they didn't have it, obviously. If you can get involved in a business where they give you a platform, a blog platform that happens to be run off of WordPress, which is the #1 blog platform in the world, you don't need to know any of that stuff. But if you have a passion or an interest in something that can be tied back into the Empower Network or to a business opportunity, then you have a blog now through the Empower Network that you can sit there all day long and write your thoughts. You can share things with other people, and that can become a very good platform for you to build a business. So if you're a newbie, this is good if you have some desire. And let me give you the honest truth. If you have about a week of spending 2-3 hours a day learning the platform, you can get good with this. You can spend 2 hours a week or 2 hours a day for a week. You'll be able to use this platform. If you're somewhat experienced online marketer, absolutely. I mean, it's very simple to use this platform. And the training modules that they give you are pretty much, step by step, do this, do this, do this, do this. It works. Depends on the person, though. It may not work for you. And if you're an expert marketer, an online marketer, and that's how I looked at this, was I said, if a newbie can do this, then I can certainly succeed with this program. And it's the biggest reason that I see this program being so good is because strip everything down. Here's what it is. It's a great training ground for leadership, for learning how to become a good marketer, a good online entrepreneur or offline entrepreneur. It's a great way to make a secondary income because you're selling, promoting valuable products and services. And at the end of the day, that's all it is. It's just you're letting people know about this platform. And the people that say, yep, it's right for me, they raise their hand and say, this is for me. If they join, you get compensated for it. That's it. That's what this program is. Don't overthink it. Don't make it any more difficult than it is, but get your questions answered. I tell all my clients in my other businesses, I said, listen, the #1 skill you can ever practice in the 21st century is discernment. If you have discernment and you don't just accept things for what they are, you do your due diligence, you research things, and you know what you should let in and what you shouldn't, you'll be fine. And that's the best advice I can give you. The Empower Network is no different than buying a course on, pay-per-click advertising, or if you own a brick and mortar shop, maybe you're a doctor or a dentist. if you're looking into buying something that's going to improve your business. You have to ask yourself, is this aligned with what I need to do for my business? Is it going to address the constraints in my business right now that are holding it back from the next level? And if it's something that can help you, and it's going to be fitting into your immediate objective, then yes, this can help you. If it isn't, then don't put something else on top of what's already on your plate, because you're probably already overwhelmed as it is, and make it worse off than your situation may already be. So with that said, let me sum it up. Look into the opportunity. Find a good mentor. Find someone that can help you learn the system fast, and then really mentor you and coach you on how to become even better than just what the basics of the system are. And they give so much training involved in there anyway. And work with a good team. Figure out what your strengths, your passion, what your part of your niche is, and get going with it. That's my advice to you. Other than that, don't get sold on it just because it's exciting and because you're excited about, because you hear everybody else succeeding. You can succeed with this program, but think first. Ask yourself, what are my goals? What are my objectives? And if they turn out to be in line with something like the Empower Network, by all means, do it. But that's an honest review of Empower Network, is that it's great for the right person and it's wrong for the wrong person, or it's a timing issue. But get your questions answered. If I can help you in any way, let me know. But I think that today we live in a world where people have to be more transparent about what's out there and what opportunities are out there. And so this is the real deal, but it's the real deal for someone who is ready for it. Okay, and so this might be the opportunity for you, it might not be. Let me know if you have any questions, reach out to me, I'd love to help you. And with that said, I'm going to close out this video. I hope this honest review has helped you. So if you go looking around at other websites and you have other questions, there's nothing more to know. You need to make sure it's right for you. It's not a scam. It's not going to rip you off, but it may not be right for you. And don't let someone else talk you into it who doesn't have your best interests at heart. All right? Talk to you soon. Take care.